And I'm not making these stories up, right? It might sound like that, but they're all true. I spoke to a company which is engaging in wind turbines, and they told me that a software update in a wind turbine, they're actually flying someone there with a memory stick. And that might be fun if it's one wind turbine. But if you have a wind turbine park in the Northern Sea of 100 or 200 wind turbines, the fun really declines quickly, right? Especially if it's windy and you have to take a boat to get there. And so my question was, so is there no internet connection to that wind turbine? And the guy said, no, it's a fiber optic gigabit link. But nobody has ever thought about the fact that software needs to be updated in these things. People who built those wind turbines, and yes, these wind turbines have servers in them and gateways and all sorts of things, they are not IT people, right? They are people who know how to build a wind turbine. And they put all this equipment in there, which is purpose built and has software on it which controls the wind turbine, and that's basically a boxed appliance solution. But it runs on Windows or it runs on Linux or whatever it runs on. And that's how these people build these wind turbines, right? So they hook it all up and they connect the wires and everything works, that's good. But none of these systems has the ability to be remotely managed, because nobody ever had the idea that they need to manage those. The other pillar is security. And again, there's one example which really struck me. I spoke to a hospital, and they have a very clever system of connecting the ambulance cars to the hospital emergency room as soon as the ambulance car approaches the hospital, and it gets Wi-Fi coverage, it connects, and it sends all the patient information, blood pressure, whatever they found out about a patient. So they're reducing the time it takes to get that information to the doctors. By the time that patient is rolled into the ER, all that information is already in the ER. That's cool, right? Mm-hmm. So the problem they had was that, of course, in these ambulance cars, there is some IT equipment. And one of these ambulance cars was in the garage, and they had to update some software and had to do some things, mechanical things. And the person who has updated the software did that with a memory stick. And that thing has a virus on it.
Oh.
And so the virus goes into the ambulance car and it's kind of dormant there, and they pick up a patient, they drive it to the hospital. Virus really likes this, they connect to the Wi-Fi, virus spreads, hospital down. Literally a whole hospital, no operations, no x-rays, no CTs, no MRTs, nothing. And that's just because, and again, you look at this from an IT person's perspective, and you say, well, we invented firewalls to prevent these kind of things, right? And then you find out, and they told us that only then they actually mentioned to the IT people that they've installed this system.